Good morning, Hey. Good morning, beautiful people of the interwebs. I'm with Gabe right now. Say what's up to my boy Gabe.
What's up, y'all?
Today we're doing a quick little. Ooh, what's bro doing here? Today we're doing a quick little. Hey there.
Hey guy, what's going on?
Nothing
What's
much.
it up for sale?
Oh, which one? The house?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, just wondered about the photography. You're not casing places, are you?
No.
Okay.
I'm a photographer I do a lot of like urban street shooting and stuff like that. But we live across the street over here. All right. He said he was gonna call the station. He's gonna call the police on us. I mean, all right then. Alright, y'all, as you see, we are back in the city today with the guy Gabe. We're gonna be doing a little urban kind of streetwear shoot. But the first things first, we gotta head over to the Leica store. How's everything?
Yeah, vlogging?
Yeah, just making a video. I got a little secret weapon here. I want to set you guys up a little bit around here so I can tell you a little bit more about it. But I'll be honest with you, at first, this camera to me wasn't anything special. I liked the camera, I liked it for street, but I had doubts about it for portraits. So today, we're going to be testing this thing out, and we're going to start right here. 35 Ti. I'm going to put some Portra 160 through it. The weather is still kind of cloudy, but that's perfectly fine. I want to open up at 2.8, get as much shallow depth of field. It's a 35mm lens, which is what I'm used to. So, you ready, Gabe? Ready. All right, let's do this. We're gonna mix in a little bit of digital stuff too. You guys will see the full 10 yards. Let's load it up. I'm gonna set up a quick little composition. I'm gonna use the 35 Ti. I'm gonna take some also on my digital camera here. We're gonna kind of compare the images. This is not film versus digital. This is just completely random. But you know, just for the matter of this video, we're shooting both, and I kind of want to do a comparison. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that was kind of dope. This red bike, you know, came in clutch. We pretty much exhausted all the compositions. You know, one of the difficulties of using this camera is having to pre-focus before actually taking the photograph, because autofocus is so quick on the Sony cameras. With this camera, you gotta pre-focus and you gotta, you know, take the word for it. So I think the first spot was dope. We're gonna move on to the next one and we're gonna get some more shooting in. All right, folks, now comes the hard part, scouting locations. Now, I should have went out and scouted a couple of spots, but I'm always in the streets anyways, and I kind of know where I want to go out and shoot. And so far, man, just the experience of shooting the Ti alongside with digital is a really fun thing. So I say, if you do portrait stuff, if you do any like editorial work, definitely try to bring out a film point and shoot. Adds a whole new dynamic, man, to the entire shooting process. What do you think is gonna look better, the film photos or the digital?
The film.
You think the film one's gonna be better? All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm craving to get a photograph of some buildings in the background. After all, we are in San Francisco, so we have to get some buildings. So sorry, bus. All right, you guys, there you have it, the film versus film presets. Now, I'm curious to see what you guys thought about these images. I mean, which one did you guys think was film? Comment it down below right now. I really am curious to hear what you think, because truthfully, although they do have a lot of similarities and that overall they kind of share that similar look, there is a big difference, in my opinion, between the film photographs and the digital photographs. Now, the differences are very slight, and let's go ahead and just reveal which one was which. So, if you thought A was the film photographs, you were wrong. A was actually the digital photos. Now, the way we edited this with the preset was by simply kind of adjusting the colors to look like Portra 160, and then at the very end we added the grain. Now, if you said B was the film photos, you were absolutely correct. Now, the differences between the two, again, like we said, are very slight, and they're very similar at the end of the day. But if you look at these photographs closely of, let's do this photograph of Gabriel here walking towards me with the backpack. The digital photo, which is A, looks a lot cleaner than the B film photo, and that's really kind of the main difference as well. Now, although there is grain on that digital photo, because the way you edit it through the app that I use is Visco, when you add grain onto it, it adds it almost as a blanket, so it covers the entire image plane with a grain. Now, if you look at the film photograph, there's grain, but it's in different areas of the image. It's in where the underexposure areas are, because grain is intensified in the underexposed areas. And if you just look at them side to side compared, the digital photos definitely look a lot cleaner, even with the addition of grain. And secondly, if you look at the color science of each of the photographs, Portra 160 has a very distinct look. You know, you can try to replicate it as much as possible through your presets, through any Lightroom stuff, or even through like a Fujifilm simulation, but Portra 160 is always going to look like Portra 160. So I say, if you want to get that film look and you want to get the true genuine look down, definitely just go out and shoot some film. It's probably the easiest way to achieve those results. But I do want to mention that the film presets that I kind of adjusted in there still look pretty dang good. And you know, if you are somebody who wants that look, but I guess you would say don't want to shoot film or go through the process of having to shoot film and develop and get it scanned, film presets aren't that bad. But at the end of the day, I always suggest you guys to actually go out there and shoot film if you want to get the film look. It's just going to be more genuine. It's going to come across more film-like. So there you have it, folks. The film versus film presets. I think the main difference between the two is just how clean the image looks digitally compared to it on film. I'm not going to bash anybody who's using film presets. Whatever gets the job done, go ahead and do that. But I'm curious to know, again, folks, what did you guys think? Film versus the film presets. How similar were they? You know, what are some of the differences that you guys have seen within this? I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts. So thank you guys for checking out and watching another KingJvpes video. We upload videos every Tuesday and Friday of each week, folks. So if you guys are new to this channel, welcome, and consider subscribing. And as always, Minolta gang. Whew.